Hi, you're welcome to GMats class. Now I want to look at the question under linear graph. And let's look at the question. Plot the graph of y equals to 2x minus 1 for values of x from -2 to +3. Now the first thing to do is to get the table of values. Right? So values of x start from -2 to +3. So that means values of x are -2, -1 is 0, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so I will get the corresponding value of y of this. So by substituting into the linear equation that we have here. Okay, so now let's do it together. We write when x equals to -2. What is going to be y? So just substitute the value of y into x here. So we have y equals to 2 open bracket -2 minus 1. So I'm supposed to write x here. So instead of x now, I'm writing the value of x. So this -1 is this. So that means y is -4. 2 times -2 is -4 minus 1, and that gives you -5. A depth of 4 and a depth of 1 gives you a depth of 5. So you also do it when x equals to -1. When x is -1, so you substitute, we have y equals to 2 open bracket -1 minus 1. So what's changing now? X is the only thing changing. Alright, so I now have y equals to 2 times -1, that's -2 minus 1. -2 minus 1 means -3. Okay, so you move to the next one. When x is 0, when x is 0, just substitute. We have y equals to 2 open bracket 0 minus 1. So 2 times 0 is 0. So we have y to be -1. Okay, so when x is 1 now, that's the next one here. So we have y equals to 2x. X is what? 1. So -1. That's y equals to 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. Okay, so when x is 3 now, okay, 2, sorry. So you substitute. We have y equals to 2 open bracket 2 minus 1. That is y equals to 2 times 2, 4. 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is what? 3. Now let's do the last one. When x equals to 3. So you have y equals to 2x. 2x, x is what? 3 minus 1. So that's y equals to what? 6. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 1. That's what? That is 5. Okay, you can see this is the first one. We have y to be minus. This is the second one. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one. And the sixth one. Okay, so we are now going to put all these on the table. So you have your table of values. So you have x, y. Values of x is from -2 to 3. So you have -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and the last one, 3. Okay, so I will now come back to this working now. When x is minus 2, y is what? Minus 5. So I will put minus 5 here. Now when we're doing the second one, when x is minus 1, y is what? Minus 3. So you put minus 3 here. When x is 0, y is what? Y is minus 1. So you have minus 1 here. When x is 1, y is what? 1. When x is 2, y is what? 3. When x is 3, y is what? 5. So you put 5 here. Now what we have now is the table of values for y equals to 2x minus 1. Now the next thing now is to plot this. X is minus 2, minus 1 is 0, 1, 2, 3. So we put that on x-axis. This my x-axis. This is 0, the midpoint. So I have this one to be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So on y-axis, so we have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, and so on. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And don't forget to label. So this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. Now the next thing we are going to do is to begin to locate the point. When x is 0, when x is minus 2, when x is minus 2, y is minus 5. So these are values of y. So you just trace it down. This is x is minus 2. You have located that point. Y is this. So just bring it down like this. The grid of minus 2, you bring it down. That of this. So that means this point now is the point of intersection now between the two grids. So we have the first one. Now the next one, when x is minus 1, y is minus 3. So look at the grid for minus 1 coming down. So that of minus 3 is like this. Okay, so this is the point. Okay, now the next one, when x is 0, y is minus 1. You can see x is 0. These are values of x. X is 0 here. Y is minus 1. So we have it this way. Okay, so the next one, when x is 1, y is 1. So we have it this way. And see it. So this is the grid of 1 coming here, the grid of 1 here. Okay, so we have that. Now the next one is when x is 2, y is 3. This is x is 2. This is the grid of 2. Y is 3. Y is 3. So that means this is the point of intersection. Okay, so the next one, which is the last one, when x is 3, y is what? Y is 5. So look at the grid. This is the 5th grid. And the third grid for that. So this one is the 5th one. So okay, so now what we have done now is we have located the points of all these points. So now the next thing now is to join the points together. You use your ruler to join the points together. So if we go this way, everything must fall on a straight line. Now you can see that. So it's on a straight line. So this is the graph of y equals to 2x minus 1. Y equals to 2x minus 1. I want you to replicate this one on your graph sheets, and let's see what you're going to have. Thanks.